Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So the big news coming out of the morning session is that Bitcoin has broken 30,000 for the first time in quite a while. We'll look on the chart shortly, but the big significance is that it was quite a predictable move. We did say at the beginning of quarter one that Bitcoin was looking for this $30,000 test. And after jumping 10,000 in just over a month due to the US banking crisis, we've seen another move to the upside, which has really started having a more bullish momentum than the previous move. So is this a sign that Bitcoin is back on track after depreciating so much for most of 2022? And are we looking likely that the other cryptocurrencies will follow? We'll look on Ethereum as well as we get into the charts. But tell me what you think as well. You know, we've been tracking Bitcoin for quite a while since we've been offering it as a CFD with Orbex. And it looks likely that it's going to keep its momentum pushing higher. But since we've had a confirmation break of 30,000, there is always the risk of that slight correction before we start moving higher. So let's get straight onto the charts and see where the opportunities lie. So at the moment, like I said, we've had this $10,000 increase since the start of the banking crisis, which was just over a month away. So month on month, $10,000. You know, if we're going back to a few years ago where Bitcoin was having these big moves in the market, it's not so surprising that now, as you can see here, we've gone from 28,000 to 30,000 in just a couple of days. So now we're just seeing what the opportunities are. Like I said, we haven't seen this kind of move since June of 2022. And as you can tell, we saw the last crash in that respect, falling quite significantly lower due to a number of factors in last year. You know, the Fed raised interest rates quite significantly, more of the worry was on gold and the dollar rather than Bitcoin. It took quite a big back seat, but now it seems to be on the front foot after plateauing for a few months at the back end of last year. And now we've had this very big surge in price action. So let's break it down to the 4-hour chart because it seems likely that we will have more of a good opportunistic look in the near term. And what we're seeing now, you know, we're seeing that there could be a slight correction because after this major jump, like we've seen every time, major jump, slight consolidation, major jump, then plateauing for quite a long time. So we can either see more of a consolidation at the moment, roughly about this 30,000 area, or we can have a sharp correction before another move higher, which isn't out of the question in the next couple of trading days. So with that being said, are we going to have another big swing in Bitcoin like we were used to, you know, going back to 2017 days, 2018 days, where we were seeing Bitcoin start pushing progressively higher and higher? Obviously, the banking crisis has had quite a lot to say about the movement of Bitcoin, but is it over? And are we going to have, as I said, another move higher? We'll have to wait and see. Looking on all the indicators, MACD, RSI, all the indicators that we use, it's looking likely that we will see a slight correction due to the overboughtness of this particular movement here on the RSI. So just keep an eye out for that as well. And just sticking with the with the cryptocurrency theme, just looking on Ethereum as well, after looking likely pretty much the same as the route of Bitcoin at the moment. So let's bring it back to the daily chart. As you can see, very progressive stance due to the banking crisis that we saw in the beginning to the middle of March. Since then, we've had quite a surge on most Bitcoin. I keep saying Bitcoin, on most cryptocurrencies. And at the moment, we're just seeing now the progressiveness of each coin and each token as well. So Ethereum really starting to test the boundary of that $2,000 area, which is quite good for bulls, because if we do break that, then there's no saying where it can end as well. After, you know, like Bitcoin, Ethereum did actually take a bit of a hit for most of last year as well. But if we break it down to what we're looking at the moment, we're seeing progressively that we are in a bullish stance, more of a triangular stance in that respect. I'll try and draw this line as best I can. It's not so straight, unfortunately, but you get the general idea that we are kind of closing in on this squeezing of price action before we should either get a breakout or a break lower, and this will give us a direction of where Ethereum is going next. So very exciting times for cryptocurrencies. As I said, with every big move in the dollar market, it seems to be reflecting not only on gold but on cryptocurrencies as well. So this is what we're looking at in the near term as well. But tell us what you think. This video will, as always, be posted on our YouTube and Telegram channels, and you can get back to us and comment as you like. So thanks for watching today, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.